Have you ever built a meditation routine and still felt like one small trigger could knock you off balance? Have you ever wondered why mindfulness and effort can grow, but peace still feels unstable when life gets loud? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are exploring equanimity as the seventh factor of awakening, the quality that brings the whole path into a mature balance. Many people train mindfulness, concentration, even joy, and still feel tossed around by praise and blame, comfort and discomfort, certainty and uncertainty. Equanimity is what keeps the mind from turning practice into another kind of craving, and it is what keeps compassion from turning into burnout. It is not the last step because it is a trophy. It is the last step because it is the steady ground that allows every other factor to function without distortion. Let me start with a story. Imagine someone named Noor. Noor is sincere. Noor meditates. Noor reads teachings. Noor tries to live ethically. Noor even experiences moments of clarity on the cushion. But off the cushion, Noor still gets hooked. A rude comment can ruin the day. A delayed reply can trigger anxiety. A mistake can trigger shame. Noor begins to feel confused. Why do I practice so much and still react so fast? Noor thinks the problem is a lack of technique. So Noor adds more techniques, more breathing methods, more schedules, more podcasts, more plans. But the mind still swings, because the swing is not fixed by adding more doing. The swing is fixed by adding balance. One day Noor hears a teaching that frames awakening as a set of factors that mature together, like ingredients that become a single meal. Mindfulness is essential. Yes. Investigation is essential. Yes. Energy is essential. Yes. Joy is essential. Yes. Tranquility is essential. Yes. Concentration is essential. Yes. But the teacher says something Noor has never fully understood before. Without equanimity, the whole system becomes lopsided. Mindfulness can become judgment if it lacks balance. Investigation can become overthinking if it lacks balance. Energy can become strain if it lacks balance. Joy can become attachment if it lacks balance. Tranquility can become laziness if it lacks balance. Concentration can become narrowness if it lacks balance. Equanimity is the balancing factor that keeps all of them clean. Noor feels something click, not as an idea, but as recognition. So many of Noor's reactions are not caused by the event itself. They are caused by imbalance. So Noor decides to train equanimity deliberately, not as a vague wish to be calm, but as a precise skill. The first step is learning what equanimity is and what it is not. Equanimity is not coldness. It is not emotional shutdown. It is not pretending nothing matters. Equanimity is the steady ability to stay present with what is pleasant and what is unpleasant without clinging and without hate. It is the mind staying upright in the middle of movement. Imagine standing in wind. The wind can be strong. You do not need to fight the wind. You do not need to become windless. You learn to stand. That standing is equanimity. Now Noor looks closely at daily life to find where standing is needed most. One morning Noor receives praise for a project. The pleasant feeling appears. The mind immediately wants more. The mind wants to repeat the praise. The mind wants to build an identity. I am finally good. I am finally safe. Noor notices the craving hidden inside praise. That craving creates fear because if you need praise to be safe, you fear losing it. So Noor practices equanimity with pleasure. Noor enjoys the praise, says thank you, feels warmth in the chest, then releases. Noor returns to the present task. Noor does not rehearse the praise all day. Noor does not build a throne out of it. Noor lets it be a pleasant moment and then lets it pass. This is equanimity. Later that day Noor receives criticism. The unpleasant feeling appears. The mind wants to defend. The mind wants to attack. The mind wants to collapse into shame. Noor notices the heat in the face, the tight throat, the urge to fire back. Noor practices equanimity with pain. Noor pauses for one breath. Noor asks a wise question. Is there truth here I can learn from? If yes, Nor learns. If no, Nor releases. Either way, Nor does not let criticism become identity. This is equanimity. Now Nor begins to see why equanimity is called a factor of awakening. Because awakening is not just having insights. Awakening is the mind being less compelled, less pushed and pulled, less trapped in the reflex of craving and aversion. So how does Nor train it in a way that is real? Nor begins with the body, because the body reveals imbalance instantly. When craving is present, Nor feels leaning forward, a hungry focus. When aversion is present, Nor feels bracing, pushing, a hard contraction. When equanimity is present, Nor feels grounded, breath moving, attention wide. So Nor trains a daily habit. Several times a day, Nor asks one question: am I leaning forward or bracing back? Then, Nor softens the body. Shoulders drop, jaw relaxes, exhale lengthens. The nervous system calms slightly. That slight calming creates space. Space creates choice. Choice is where awakening grows. Nor also trains equanimity in meditation by working with sensation in a specific way. When a pleasant sensation arises, Nor observes it, enjoys it, and watches it change. Nor does not chase it. Nor learns that pleasure is impermanent. Chasing it creates suffering. When an unpleasant sensation arises, Nor observes it, breathes with it, and watches it change. Nor does not hate it. Nor learns that discomfort is impermanent. Fighting it creates suffering. When neutral sensation arises, Nor stays awake and curious, noticing subtle movement, subtle sound, subtle warmth, subtle pressure. Nor learns that neutrality is not nothing. It can become spaciences when the mind stops demanding excitement. This direct observation reigns equanimity because it reigns the reflex. Contact happens. Feeling tone appears. The mind wants to cling or resist. Equanimity sees the urge and does not obey it automatically. Now, the teacher in this kind of talk often highlights a tricky problem. Some people try to force equanimity by suppressing emotions. That is not equanimity. That is freezing. So Nor learns a test. If my calm is warm and present, it is likely equanimity. If my calm is distant and numb, it is likely avoidance. So Nor adds compassion to the training. Not dramatic sentiment, just a warm tone toward experience. Nor practices saying inwardly, this too belongs. This too can be held. This too can pass. Compassion keeps equanimity from becoming cold. Equanimity keeps compassion from becoming overwhelmed. Together they create a mature heart. Now let us connect this to the other awakening factors in a living way. Because the seventh factor is not separate, it completes them. Mindfulness becomes stable when equanimity is present. You can notice without judging. Investigation becomes wise when equanimity is present. You can explore without obsessing. Energy becomes sustainable when equanimity is present. You can put in effort without strain. Joy becomes clean when equanimity is present. You can appreciate without clinging. Tranquility becomes bright when equanimity is present. You can relax without dullness. Concentration becomes spacious when equanimity is present. You can focus without narrowing into rigidity. So equanimity is not a decoration. It is the final tuning that makes the whole instrument play in harmony. Nor experiences this after several weeks. Life still brings challenges, but Nor recovers faster. Nor argues less. Nor sleeps better. Nor feels less inner war. Nor notices something even more important. Nor becomes kinder. Because when the mind is less reactive, it stops projecting enemies everywhere. When the mind is balanced, it can listen. When the mind is steady, it can admit mistakes. When the mind is not hungry for approval, it can be honest. When the mind is not burning with aversion, it can forgive. This is why equanimity is not only personal peace, it is social peace. Now let me share a second story that shows equanimity as awakening in the middle of real conflict. Imagine Nor is with family at a gathering. Someone makes a comment that feels disrespectful. In the past, Noor would either explode or shut down. Exploding would create drama. Shutting down would create resentment. This time, Noor practices the seventh factor. Noor feels the heat and tightness. Noor takes one breath. Noor remembers. This is the moment to practice. Noor speaks calmly. That comment felt hurtful to me. Please do not speak to me that way. The other person might react. Noor stays steady. Noor repeats the boundary without hostility. Noor does not add extra insults. Noor does not try to win. Noor simply stands. Afterward, Noor feels quiet pride. Not ego pride, but the relief of not betraying inner values. Noor did not lose the heart. Noor did not lose the center. Noor did not get pulled into the old karma. That is awakening becoming real. Because awakening is not a special trance. Awakening is the reduction of reactivity. Awakening is the ability to choose wisdom more often. Awakening is the heart remaining open while the mind remains clear. And equanimity is central to that. Now, if you want to begin practicing equanimity as the seventh factor in your own life, start small. Choose one daily trigger that often knocks you off balance. A message delay, a criticism, a craving to check the phone, a familiar irritation in traffic. When it appears, practice 3 steps. Pause for 1 breath. Feel the body. Notice leaning or bracing. Choose the next action from values, not from impulse. Repeat every day. This repetition is karma changing direction. This repetition is the 7th factor becoming your new baseline. Thank you for being here with me today. If you have noticed that your practice feels strong but still swings, share what you struggle with most. Pleasure clinging, anger reaction, anxiety spirals, people pleasing, control craving. And if you have felt a moment of real equanimity in a hard situation, share that story too. Your experience can help someone else trust the path. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and stay with us if you want more teachings that turn meditation into daily freedom. Until next time, keep training balance, keep the heart warm, and remember that equanimity is not the end of feeling. It is the beginning of being free inside feeling.